Welcome to Bourbon Streets, where today is Beans and Bourbon. We have author Genesis Wood with
Carmichael.
us.
Carmichael.
Oh Lord.
Yes.
Oh
Y'all see
Lord.
she's starting, right? Y'all see she's starting. I'm trying to be professional. We got Tara and Kim in the house,
Kim. Hey,
so
Kim.
they can see us.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, and Miss Aaliyah.
Hey,
I'm
Aaliyah.
trying to
They're my
change.
babies. My literary rejects.
Yes, girl, your baby, you know your rejects gonna show up. You know if nobody else don't show up, they showing up. Aaliyah said you look cute.
Thank you, girl. I'll be trying. I'm trying to get on BDE.com. You know.
Kim Tanisha here. Hey guys.
Hey,
Oh,
daughter.
Johnny then jumped in the house.
I can't see nothing.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi,
Y'all,
ladies.
Genesis already done started.
Hey.
I've been really good. I even removed Carmichael from my last name because I said no.
Girl, because we know
We're not gonna
that's
shake
not your
nothing up
last name.
today.
We know that's not your last name. Come on now.
I told you I'm not gonna put on my repeat no more.
Mistress Marva. Come on now.
I'm not
Hey,
gonna put on
John.
my repeats. So tonight, Mr. Carmichael is not on the menu,
Of course.
but we are definitely gonna be talking about Mr. Dime and all these other brothers that then stepped in the house tonight. Hey Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Yes, Louisiana girls for the win for sure. Oh Lord,
I
where's
definitely feel
Zipporah?
like
Not
I'm a
pronounced. Is it Zipporah? Zipporah?
Zipporah.
Zipporah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we waiting for the real Zipporah to show up.
Zipporah St. Clair. She is funny. She is funny for that.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
shit with her.
between her and Aaliyah, I asked Aaliyah, so are you willing to change your name?
No.
And yes, this other pastor beat it up. We're gonna
That was
talk about
unreal. I just
that
want you to know
pastor,
that.
Mr. Nasty Nate. We
Yeah.
definitely be talking about him. And Mr. Long Stroke.
Link 69.
Okay. I'm like, if these names don't say it all, that alone should let you know what you're about to get into. When I say it's gonna be hot, it's gonna be hot.
I'm
So
ready.
tell us, how did you arrive at the names? What was the motivation behind the creativity in the names? Because you did an awesome job with basically kind of describing who or how they were
Mm-hmm.
with those profile names. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, is that really how the profile names be online? Like they really come at you like that?
Not on the dating sites I've been on, but I
Okay.
was like, okay, so if this is bigdickenergy.com, I don't want just no Bob from Bob 614. I didn't want like nothing like that. I was like, it gotta be kind of nasty because big dick energy, like you gotta know that it's gonna be a lot of sex going on and it might be a lot of like relationships happening. But the main purpose of this website is to fuck. I mean, so
Obviously. But you know what? It took a lot of creativity to bring it to that level because that alone had my attention. I was like, wait, what? As soon as you started promoting, I was like, excuse me, I was all in your inbox.
right. You know what? When I started promoting it, I really didn't I was hyped, before I started. And then when I started putting the cover out there, I was like, damn, should I have put big dick energy? Because some people get offended with certain things. So I was like, dang, should I have done that? But then I was like, you know what? It is what it is. So if they gonna read it, they gonna read it. If they don't, they don't.
And there you have it. There you have it. Allegra, you was trying to say something?
Oh no, I just said when she said that was the purpose of the site, to fuck. I was like, yeah, hit it and quit it.
Yeah,
That's all I
basically.
said. I was looking for Val wanted me to tag her in the video, and I know her name is funny on Facebook, so I'm trying to find her to tag her. That's why I'm tripping.
Oh, Valerie.
Yeah.
So, right, I'm with you, Kim. If they offended, they can move around. I am definitely there with you because everything ain't for everybody. And listen, I was feeling it. I was feeling it. It actually was amazing. And what I liked about it, and let me tell you, I was a Zane fanatic. I love eroticas, but the energy you put in this, there, like you said, there's a story.
Yeah.
There, the sisters, and this is so common. How many of us have gotten with our sisters, cousins, or girlfriends, and that's where you basically get all the tea.
Right.
That's how this story really presents itself to me. It's like, yeah, and we
Right.
not gonna put a filter. We're gonna just say what it is. We're not describing it as how you say it, like our penises.
Members. Members. You know, that's the word that makes me cringe. Member. If
We're not doing it. We're gonna call it what it is. Cause I mean, listen, I told you to a certain degree this thing was making clits twitch. No,
I,
it was like, come on.
listen, you better ask Ayana what I told her Friday. I was
what?
trying to read it, and it was like I was at work. I wasn't supposed to be doing it, but I was at work, and it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. I sent Ayana a text. I said, "Girl, I had to put that down. I can't read that at work."
Really?
Okay,
I said, "Next thing you know, thighs and shit'll be rubbing." No,
child.
I'm gonna catch this when I get home.
What,
Look,
Becky?
look. I talked to Ayana earlier. When I wrote this book, I didn't classify it as erotica because from the erotica that I read, um, it wasn't. I felt it wasn't like that. So I was
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, this is gonna be, it's a regular book, sisters. I don't have any sisters, so that whole relationship with all the sisters, that's kind of how, if I did have sisters, how I would want us to be. So, it was just basically like showing the relationship between the sisters and then, them telling each other about their experiences with this dating site or hookup site or whatever. And so, yeah, like when I wrote it, I was like, I wasn't even going to place it in erotica or nothing like that. It was just for me like a story. And so
Right,
then everybody just was like, "Oh, erotica, right?" I'm like, "Wait, what?" I'm like, "Oh, okay, okay,
baby.
oh, okay, Jen."
That title and then that cover, because listen, the sex was just peeling off the cover,
Was
and he
it?
dressed. Okay, he
And
dressed.
I think too that you may not look at it like that because you actually had a plot and you actually had a story.
Right,
You
Right.
know, not everybody do that. Me
but
writing
that's erotica's do.
right, and I don't. If it doesn't have a plot or a story, I don't want to read it. I don't
That's
want
that's
to
how I am.
constantly read.
That
You just got a whole book just full of sex. No, I need a little story up in there too. Calm
exactly,
down.
Tanisha.
Let me calm down in between scenes and read a little something straight.
Right, because if I just want the straight sex, I can go to Pornhub. I mean, I'm just saying that that's not what we here for. We want something to build up. I can't stand when you just go straight into the nah. No, don't let me get in chapter one and the cheeks are already clapping. No, no. How did we get here? How did we get here? I am like, but like, let me tell you, I love how Charity just came as such an innocent.
Oh my God.
Little
Little did she
curly
know her sisters was ready to educate her, school her, big time, big time.
What's so funny though? Because with Charity originally, her and Herman wasn't gonna get back together, and she was gonna go on the site and find her somebody. But I don't know. I just kept on saying nah, because not all marriages, because people have issues, they break up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work through it sometimes because you might lose a good person. Um, off of just some bullshit. Like all you have to do is just
Right.
talk. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep her and him together. And I was talking to Shantae because I was telling her, and she was like, one day I was telling her like where I wanted to go with it, and then she was like, well, you know, she told me that she was like, a lot of people don't break up, you know what I'm saying, just because they have issues. And she was like, well, maybe, you know, why are you laughing?
Girl,
Look, I can't see no comments. I can't see nothing.
Okay, so Val is asking you. Val says she just want to know how many times you had to repent for writing past the fuck 'em hole.
For who? Wait, what?
First of all,
that's that man. I'm gonna read how she wrote it. I just want to know how many times you had to repent for writing past the fuck 'em hole.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah, the name not showing up either. That's why I couldn't.
Yeah, you probably didn't know who it was. Go ahead, Genesis. I'm gonna let you answer that. What you got for
I didn't. You know what? You know what? God knows my heart. He know my heart. I before I wrote this book, I told him to guide my hands. I asked him to guide my hands, my mind. Let me just write a nice book, and that's where it went.
And he guided you straight to the pulpit. That's all I want to do. He guided you straight to the pulpit.
Let me tell you, at the end of the day, first of all, what I need people to understand, this is why I love my baby Carmichael. This is why. Y'all got to understand they man first. They are men first. You can turn your lips. I'm so sick of you. But they are men first. And unless they ain't about that lifestyle, I expect.
I know guaranteeing you a spot in hell, right?
Ma'am?
If fighting over a man of God is gonna guarantee you a spot in hell. So I need y'all to come to an agreement.
I'll repent later. But today oh goodness gracious.
Somebody knocking on your door?
Yeah, girl.
I saw your face. I was like, Lord.
Let me 10 o'clock. Oh, that's okay. Come on.
I'm waiting for this one. And
that's cool. That's my maintenance man, girl. Okay.
Oh, in the name of Jesus. I love it. Can't get no real than that.
Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. So
I'm letting y'all know it is imperative that there be some kind of good vibes. I mean, you get bored quick. I listen, you excited me because this book was so fire. I was like, okay, all right, we got a little bit of this everywhere. And when
she read it, we gotta get Genesis on. We gotta get She was like, I know we said we were only gonna talk to one person a month, but we gotta get Genesis on. Let's do it right at the end of January. Girl, go for it.
Y'all.
That's dope.
Is that maintenance bay knocking at the door? I mean, listen, if you write another book called The Maintenance Man, just let us know. We gonna want click.
I already wrote about a maintenance man in Beer Gang Chronicles, the first one. He was a maintenance man, Black Rain.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I gotta check that out.
Y'all know she brought the fire. I mean, Dom, man, this dude here. Now he cut up in two, but in one,
Wait, pause. I'm surprised that everybody gravitated to Dom. I told Shantae, like, after the book came out, and everybody was like, Dom.
I think it was something about visualizing a Haitian. Like,
that's what it was. It was the Haitian man. The locks, the big, tall, strong.
Him calling Black Rain.
Right off top. I was like, Dom is mine. Right off top. I wasn't tell we was missing a scene or nothing. It was just the description in my head was like, he's the one.
Baby, let me tell you something. She claims everybody.
Who, Aaliyah? Who, Aaliyah?
Yeah.
We mess with Aaliyah so bad. I am just like, yeah. This book was absolutely
Dom,
great.
he is in my head, the type of dude that I would want to talk to. Dom is. So that's where his character came from.
He did it. He really did it for me in 2 when they were in that kitchen. And
look, when I wrote that part, I was like, dang. I was kind of going back and forth because I was like, everybody talking about Dom had BDE in the first one, and I'm like, they didn't even have sex. But then that's when again my bestie was like, girl, just his whole attitude,
right?
Like BDE.
That part.
And so I'm like, damn. I was like, okay. So in the second book, in the Interludes, I'm like, I can't have Dom in here, and he just, I mean, even though that's okay if he made love to Zipporah, but I'm like, he got to display some more BDE up in here. So that's when I was like, yeah, he gonna have to check Dalvin ass.
Yes.
Well, he came out swinging. Yeah, swinging.
But look, Nate,
he was like when Eddie Murphy was on. I can't remember if that was Raw or Delirious. When he said Long Dick Dexter was on the beach swinging his shit. That's how Dom came out.
Really?
Yeah. That's how he
all hang out. Yes, indeed.
What you say about Nate?
Yeah, he put out enough for everybody.
Who, Nate?
Nasty Nate.
Kim Johnson said she wanted to talk to Nasty Nate's daddy.
You said what?
Kim Johnson. She said she wanted to talk to Nasty Nate's daddy.
That's what Kim said.
So, okay, so Nate is actually my story, but okay, it's 2 different people though. The first story is my DC boo, and then how I met him. It's the way that he had Serenity feeling when they first met. Just, letting her know that, she's beautiful, just like everything. And that's how my DC boo, when I met him, I was at like a low point in my life. And I met him at a club, and he's wonderful. Me and him still talk to this day. Like that's my friend. But he just made me, feel like a queen. And so that's how I wanted Nate in that first book. But then in the second book, with the whole little sex party and stuff, that was being somebody else that I used to mess with. And he always used to say, like, I got a girl who want to do some things. And me, I'm like, boy, please. Like, I don't, no offense to my lesbians and stuff. But I'm like, nah, I don't get down with that. That's not my get down. And he always used to tell me this. So then I started going to swinger parties with him because he was DJing. That's how I went to him. We went to a couple of swinger parties or whatever. People was all around just having sex, and I'm looking like, oh shit, like what? Like just doing different things. I'm taking notes, like, okay, girl, like or whatever.
That's the lesson that keep on blessing.
Right. So then one day, he had called me. I was at a different party or something. And so, I had been drinking and stuff. And he was like, yeah, my homegirl called me about, with Wham, the Roz. Her name ain't Roz, though, but the Roz. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go. So we go to the girl house. She got a nice little house and everything. I'm like, okay. But when I'm all game when I'm driving there. But then as soon as I step over her into her house, I'm scared. I'm like, oh, shit, this was the worst idea. Like,
why y'all think she froze? Why you think she froze? Just what he's doing.
That's how it kind of started. And then it went from there. But
Genesis, you froze.
It was a difference. Serenity enjoyed that. Me, after it happened, it was a one and done. Like, okay, I experienced this and it's not for me. So
listen, I'm not opposed to attending a swing party. I don't think I would participate too much, but I'm not opposed to attending.
Yeah, hey. I mean, they're cool. You know, at first I was kind of scared when he was like, well, not scared, but I was just like, do I really want to go to this? Do I want to smell dick and pussy in the air? Like, do I really want to like be around people and stuff like that? Like, just, you know, just doing it. But when I walked up in the first one that we went to, it was at like this little warehouse thing, and I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. Like, you know, it ain't.
It froze again. It froze again.
Jen, we're gonna need you to move around. That Wi-Fi not popping today.
Girl, terribly badussy.
We are some technical difficulties.
We're back now. We can hear you now.
Is it nothing up? Is that me still?
We can hear you now.
We can hear you.
Aaliyah mad because she said she missed the whole story about the swingers thing when it was the first time.
Can you hear us okay? Yeah, it's frozen again.
I'm telling you, listen, this is what y'all get for fighting over pastors and talking about what went down in that church. God don't want you to.
Oh. She said, run it back, Jen. It's Becky and Aaliyah cutting up.
Being punished. She probably
gonna come back. When she come back in here, y'all, we definitely jumping on Mr. Link, because the way Link was rolling in there with patience and even the
way what she said today, Becky Blue, she wants you to say today.
Today, why? She's girl, my accent. She is crazy. Yeah, that face, right, Shantae? That face when it froze. Y'all, we had 15 minutes prior with Jen, and she was good. Well, she was having issues before, but we switched, so she got to bounce back.
Girl,
she got to bounce back. But that frozen face. I am so glad so many of y'all are in the house tonight. We up to 16, and listen, there is more to come. She's back, and let me see if she is ready.
I switched to my laptop. It's gonna be blurry, but
it's better. It's
better too. Yeah, we can hear you better.
But we can hear you too.
Oh well, shit! I was on my AT&T Wi-Fi, y'all. Hey, anybody who been in my group on the lives, y'all know my shit be fucking up. I'm sorry.
You better get a refund.
I'm sorry, but you know I live in the desert though, so you know the Wi-Fi be kind of spotty out here. So
I thought you might.
It's not blurry. It's not blurry.
Now what?
So they actually wanted you to, you know, kind of rewind and get into that swinger story because they say they didn't catch it all.
Lord have mercy, Jesus.
Okay. He literally froze you, and it was so funny to look on your face.
Was it? Okay. Yeah. So y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
I can't see the comments or anything.
And she don't have her glasses on.
No. I can't. Oh, you know what? I have to turn comments on. Shantae Knox, she said her face was freaking. My dog is, oh, Lord. That's my bestie. Okay, so I was messing with this dude. And he kept on telling me like he had a homegirl who wanted to get down with the get down, have a threesome or whatever. So I was telling him no for a long time. So one day I was at a party. He hit me up. I was kind of tipsy. I was like, fuck it. Let's go to the girl house. I was talking mad shit. You know, I was game for it. I was like, okay, yeah, we finna go on here, do the damn thing. Cause you know, this is after the incident with Kane and Chris. So I'm like, I'm gonna come this way with the girl and the dude. I'm like, see how that is. So I get to the girl house. I'm scared now once I get in her house. Cause you know, I'm like, okay, this really finna happen. And so basically, like what happened in the story with Serenity and Nate, she asked, can she take pictures of her, you know, of her woo-ha and all that kind of stuff like that. That's what the girl said to me to kind of calm me down. She started doing that, and then she started handling her business. And then we just have fun.
Baby, when I tell you, bring it on down. Bring it on down, baby. Let me tell you. I told y'all, I love a good storyline. So, and you know what this reminds me of? I don't know if y'all have ever read this, but I want to say it was the Sisters of the APL with Bazane. Do y'all remember that?
Wait, what?
I stopped reading her a while back, so I don't.
When I tell you,
Genesis nasty.
yeah, I can those scenes. It just sounds like something I didn't seen before. I
Really?
read before.
Right. I mean, most of them happen to me in real life. So like I'll be drawing from that, and I'll be telling Shantae when we be on the phone, I'll be like, dude, I'll be wanting to say something, but I know they're gonna be like, damn, this girl, she out there, she wow. But like all this was in my
there is no happier people than sexually free people. So
yeah.
Don't be no fool. And don't be embarrassed because you're free. Be free, shit.
Oh no, I'm happy now. I'm certified. I'm good. I don't care what nobody does. But I was just thinking like, dang. But it's to me the best stories with books sometimes be your own personal stories. Because a lot of people can really relate to them. So that's how that goes.
Listen, when I tell you, and I'm in the Big Dick Energy group, right? Listen, I sit there and read them stories. I be like, go ahead, sis. Go drop it out.
Hold on. What group?
I got a BDE group.
See, Ayana.
Listen, immediately when I saw, I thought you was in my bed. Forgive me. You'll be in it tonight. You'll be
okay. Okay, you forget.
But I think we even then, because wasn't there a group I wasn't in that you? We even.
No, that was that doggone book you forgot. I mean that I forgot to tag you in for Maisha.
Yeah, for Maisha.
Wait, who said Genesis? I need to hang out with you,
girl. That's Monica. Monica said she needs to hang out with you.
I love her. I love her.
Certified freaks. Mr. Link.
I mean, I can't wait till I do my boxes though. I can't wait.
Oh my.
Now wait a minute.
Handcuffs.
What we putting in there? Because I like that kind of shit.
They certified freaks box. I don't want to put. I'm not telling everything, but just know some pop rocks and some fruit roll-ups gonna be in there.
Oh,
that.
Okay.
Y'all heard it? The pop rock. See that pop rock?
Put some toys in there. A little dice, a little whip here, there, something, All right.
And what we say? We say the pop rocks to give you that effect. Mouthwash or
balls, toothpaste.
Balls.
Toothpaste too.
Listen, if you just here to take notes, go and get your pen and paper, baby. It's going south. It's going.
Toothpaste surprised the hell out of me because I was like, this dude I was messing with, he was a nice looking dude too. He had like the salt and pepper in his beard and stuff like that. My homegirl was talking to one of his homeboys and he wanted to talk to me. And at first, look, for people that don't know me, I used to be like real shallow back in the day, like super duper shallow. And at first I wasn't gonna talk to him because he was kind of like, he wasn't fat, but he was like a chunky dude, real solid dude or whatever. And so, I was like, you know what? He nice looking. He always smell good. So, and he real nice. So I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna talk to him. So I started talking to him, and we was kicking it. We used to go out, everything like that. And then in the time that we first, did what we did, I went to his house. We was chilling, and one thing led to another. And so then he stopped right when he was on his way down, and I'm like, the fuck, nigga, what are you doing? and so he got up and he went to the bathroom. He came back, and in my head, I'm like, what the hell? I was like, what you go get? He was like, he held up the toothpaste, and I'm like, where are you finna put that at? And he was like, man, just let me do. So I'm like, okay. So I seen him open the top, whatever. And then I was like, oh Lord. Oh, cool. Then what?
Oh.
Tay said them Altoids too, child.
Oh, yeah, that's the one you need to be taking notes from.
Mess around. Yeah, if you are not in Literacy Rejects or BigDickEnergy.com group, y'all are missing out. I'm telling you, you are so missing out.
Somebody said my cousin was
When
so
I tell
shocked.
you, we laugh all day long. We laugh all day long.
We do. We just small. We a small group. We say we just be
Making
chilling.
a lot of noise, and then guess what? It's fire. It is fire. So, Link, I was tripped out by Link because
Did.
Link only came in the picture kind of by happenstance, right? Because Link was pretty much faking it till he make it just so he can get what he needs to get in,
Link was the
get in.
popo.
Huh?
I said Link was the popo.
Right.
Not a ran
And
from him.
so, yeah, then he got a little taste of it, and it was like, wait a minute, I can't let this go. Yeah, the case may be closed, but Mara, and oh boy, I'm like, okay, we planting seeds and God cutting up. You hear me, Mr. Long Strokes?
I always wanted to with Link. That wasn't nobody I knew, but I always wanted to write about a police officer. So I was like, you know what, this is going to be my chance to have a character who's like a FBI or whatever. So that's what I ended up doing with him. And that storyline at first was not like that, but then I was like, you know what, I need to put in a way that they've been talking and not just go to them, having sex and stuff like that. So then that's when I was like, you know what, maybe undercover, looking into her club, and that's how they met. So that's how I came up with that storyline.
And Mr. Hurricane Chris.
I told y'all that was my life story right there.
Mr. Hurricane Chris.
I'm so hurt. I'm so hurt to this day that I let Kane, well, his name was Kelly. I let Kelly get away. Like, I should have took my ass to Alabama. Like in Interludes, she went to Alabama. I really didn't, go too much for her after that. Y'all just know she took a plane. But yeah, I didn't go. And I'm like, damn, I should have went.
We got Tara and Sheree Lewis in the group saying, I love the storyline. It really was.
Hey, Sheree.
Yeah, girl. Sheree Lewis.
Hey, girl. But yeah.
I'm trying to hold my tongue so I don't say my favorite line from her book.
Oh, Lord.
Well, Sheree, what's your favorite line?
Come on, give it to us. Y'all do it.
I ain't never met a motherfucker's book.
Wait, who said I should beat your ass, Jen? He was a good one.
Oh, talking about if you should go there.
Let me see. I'm waiting on it to pop up.
Nobody want to live in Alabama. I don't know who that is. I can't even see it.
Who was that? Hey,
he was a good one. That probably
hasn't popped up on my phone.
They said he was a good one.
Wait, okay. So a lot of y'all not in the BDE group, so y'all don't know. So let me tell y'all that story.
Even drop all the tea on BSB.
So Chris, which is Sean in real life, I met. This was you could tell how long ago this was because this is when Pagers was in. He for those of y'all that know, I'm 40, so this back in the day. He had started paging me I'm like, who is this? And when I would call, when I say he had the sexiest voice on the phone, I used to be like, oh my God, like just talking to him. I talked to him all night, and we was like real mad cool. And so one day he was like, he wants to take me out. So I'm like, okay. So I get dressed. It's in the daytime. We finna go to lunch to by the water because I want to go to Redondo Beach. And he was like, I'm gonna take you. I'm like, okay, cool. So he pulled up. He got the new car, whatever year that was. He had the new car. I'm like, okay, all right, nice voice, nice car. Like, okay, cool. Again, y'all know I was shallow Jen back in the day. When he got out the car, I was like,
Back then, and she got a rhyme with it, a whole line.
The voice did not match the looks at all. And I was like, oh my God. When he started walking up the walkway, I almost told my cousin to tell him I wasn't there. But I was like, I was hungry. So I was like, we gonna go. So we went to eat. The whole time I'm in my head, I'm like, I can't wait till this is over. But we talking, and I'm like, whatever. So then while we talking, he was like, can I just eat your shit, your pussy? And I was like, wait, what? He was like, can I just eat your pussy? And I was like, that's all you want to do? And he was like, yeah. Okay.
So, problem solved.
Right? So we do, he do it. I'm like, oh, okay, he cool. So then he was like, from that point on, that's all we had. When I wanted to get my coochie ate, I called him. When he wanted to get some coochie, he called me. That's all it was. Never.
Listen.
So then one day he was like, yeah, my homeboy Kelly want to meet you. And I'm like, Kelly? In my head, I'm like, birds of a feather flock together. So I'm like, I don't know about meeting Kelly. And he was like, well, just meet him. I told him about you. This is this with the gram. I'm like, okay. So Kelly they actually come to my house. Kelly pull up in his truck. And I'm like, he come up, but look, he in this small truck though. And girl, when that nigga stepped out that truck, I was like, okay, Kelly. Okay. Like, what the hell? So
come on with it.
We went out to eat to a restaurant, and they presented me with the offer. And we went to the hotel room, and everything that I wrote in that book is exactly how it happened. Sean did his thing first, washed off, then it was Kelly, and I don't know, when I touched Kelly's chest, it was on and cracking for me. We tore that hotel room up, okay? Up. Okay? And then at the end, when I was leaving out the room, Kelly walked out first. I walk out next. When I say Sean grabbed my arm so motherfucking hard and like swung me back and was like, you gonna fuck my homeboy and not give me no pussy? Woo, woo, woo. I mean, he was going off. And that's when Kelly came back in the room, went off on him, and we left that nigga at the hotel room. And then from that day on, me and Kelly, we was like this. I mean, like that until he left.
Look at Leah talk about she sure did. How she know? He did not
They heard this story before, so they know.
Kim said the maintenance man listening to your story and he trying to hit this.
And that's why you take it so long.
Can y'all see?
Oh, all right,
y'all.
Oh God,
girl, y'all got me looking like.
It probably is. Excuse me. Look, I said, excuse me. He said, "You good?"
Ooh. Look, and the problem in the bedroom.
Don't be telling my
business. And the problem in the bedroom, baby. Oh boy.
Oh God.
He gonna be screwing that light bulb for a long
time. Y'all is crazy.
Oh my God.
What you talking about, Bia? What you talking about, Shantae?
Oh
yeah. Y'all, I am weak.
I don't know. She's gonna be talking cash shit.
And Mr. Herman, baby, he shocked us up. Bruh said, teach me. Teach me. Okay.
And he learned quick too.
Now, okay. Yeah. Cause it's some men like that. All you got, like, and I'll be telling in our group, like, who was that? Somebody made a post yesterday or the other day.
But
She was talking about she met a
he was
dude.
a virgin. He had never gotten involved in sex.
Right.
He was a virgin.
That too. But in that same instance, even if he wasn't one, to me, I feel like if you know your body, you can teach somebody how to, you know what I'm saying, make you come, make you.
Is this all you doing to make
you feel good? All you got to do is take the time to do it.
I would have been I would have been trying to leave him too, and I feel like after I tell you one time,
if he wanted to get top, I say.
I think we losing again. You there? Can you hear us, Jen? It's freezing.
I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I can hear y'all. I can't. Who, me?
I was saying, after I tell you one time, if you look like you're not trying to remedy that situation.
But you know what? I was really proud of Charity because she had to step out of her shell too. You know, of being shy, of not taking control. He's yours, right? So it's like, hey, this is what I need. This is what I want.
Ezra, other side piece up in here.
Baby, Ezra don't have no other side pieces. I'm talking about Alicia.
No, I'm talking about Evelyn. She said, Evelyn Jackson, I'm here with the BS.
Who? P14? Is it P14?
She P35.
Y'all are terrible.
But yeah, Charity and Herman, they just had to, talk it out. That's all.
Girl, who said that?
She says amazing. He ain't. I tell him, look, I live in the desert. My Wi-Fi signal, and I'm in. Can you see that? My modem is right there. I'm like right by it, and it's.
I ain't a P at all, so let's just get that straight. Did y'all not see?
P1. Oh,
she claiming to be a P. I will not acknowledge that.
That's Mistress Marva right there, y'all.
I don't know what to say about y'all.
Mistress Marva right there.
She's trying to talk about the Wi-Fi.
Let's talk about the maintenance.
Aaliyah, shut your.
Listen, I'm telling you, you have a storyline with that situation, though.
Shut up.
Listen, we're gonna have a whole new story written before we end this live.
Y'all terrible.
Oh goodness, y'all, this book brought it all out.
It was so Jen worked out well for this little series.
You said what?
I say Shallow Jen worked out well for this series.
Right. She literally showed up and showed out.
No, but look, you know what? I'm working on BDE 2 right now. And the stories in this one are more current stories.
So that means it has a little mature twist to it.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay. Just leave my hallway light on and just close my door.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Bye, Daddy.
You know he wasn't finished.
Yana, Johnny in here. Bye, Daddy.
Look, he laughing at you.
Ooh, and so what's the service fee?
God, I'm embarrassed.
Baby, let me tell you, that maintenance man was working overtime. He knew he was bent off the clock.
What?
Y'all crazy.
Talking about some maintenance bed.
Oops. Aaliyah, she said, God damn, I'm going to have us rubbing and reading all year.
Oh.
She said, "Bob made this vein." Oh Lord, Tara.
Listen, Jory, it's about to go down. Oh boy, I was like,
Yeah,
listen,
he about to call all his
Jory, he
phone.
might. He
No,
might.
he didn't call the office and say, "I'll take all her calls from here on."
That's what I'm about to say. You about to get first class service.
Listen.
I mean, they're gonna be running to your place to fix everything. You ain't gonna even have shit broke. You ain't gonna have to call. They're gonna come knock on the door and ask you if everything all right.
Is everything all right?
Why
I'm gonna open the door with some cookies and an apron on. Like, yes.
Shantae, he wasn't fixing nothing. He was in there too long. Then I heard a little drilling. I was like, See, he stopped the drilling quick because he couldn't hear.
Y'all get on my nerves. I
Who
swear.
be knocking on that door for real?
Oh, goodness gracious.
Y'all get on my nerves.
All he heard was, well, she asked because she eat it.
No. The cold part was, is the maintenance man gone?
Yeah.
He was supposed to be here at 10 this morning, and he just came right now.
Oh, so he must have saw the flyer that we going on at 6.
But guess what? He ain't gonna be late no more. Don't worry about it.
My boy said
he was up. I don't know if y'all can hear him, but he was in here. He was in here every time y'all said something.
And that's how you knew he was definitely listening.
That's a damn shame.
Jory, he sure did. She say he gave himself a whiplash trying to.
Am I freezing again?
Just a little bit. It's going in and out a little bit.
He was listening. He was laughing the whole time.
That's all right. He'll be back tomorrow to make sure everything's working okay.
I am trying to behave myself, y'all. But
I'm sorry, y'all.
He's about to go in a call. That man ain't gonna make it to call. He right outside that door.
Now y'all know I got some ghetto ass Wi-Fi.
Swung that tool belt to the front.
Girl.
Y'all get on my nerves, dude.
Damn shame.
Whew, Jesus be offense.
See, this how they be cutting up the oil that tool in the back seat.
That's a shame.
Aaliyah, get your ass out these comments. Get your ass out these comments.
And go deal with Princess.
Yeah, for real.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
He said he doing the jerk 3000 outside.
Yes.
Chris Jr. Hell no, ain't no Chris Jr. Girl, bye. I didn't elevate it.
Oh,
she said Chris Jr.
Y'all, I have not laughed this long. This hard.
Y'all is crazy.
Okay. So back to BDE interludes, guys. The interludes, we got just a little bit more of everything that we needed in BDE interludes. Cause I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I was worried about my girl Joy for a minute. But it got a little wow. Everybody had to drop a little move or something. Jen, you done froze on me again?
I think it is frozen. It looked like it's trying to move around.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
She done froze again.
Can you hear us, Genesis?
She moving it around. She trying.
Freezing.
Get in the window.
That's gonna be the next step. We have to go all the way outside.
Get in the
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the Mason man went outside and messed with him.
I can hear y'all.
Look,
I can hear y'all though.
You should have been in there playing with that Wi-Fi, huh?
I'm telling y'all,
I don't know what's going on. It's really
wiggling stuff so he can come back.
No. Okay, so
this man say he gonna be in BDE part 2.
I'm gonna need to Who I got? Frontier. Probably Frontier though. Not him. Not him. She said, "All right,
He's
I'm
going to his union meeting right now to tell him all about you and to make sure everybody that get a call show up for you first."
Oh goodness.
She said, "I brought the box on freezer too much." What box are you talking about?
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh goodness.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so interludes. I got a good signal right now. Let's talk about interludes.
So, what else can we expect with interludes?
I don't know. You know what? And that was just supposed to be a New Year's Eve book, but I didn't make my deadline. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just call it a interludes, update on the sisters, and then basically I was like, I'll probably just keep it going with each book. Just do an interludes update on the characters. So that's what that is.
For 2. Okay. Anything else we should expect from you this year?
Yeah.
You froze again.
Can y'all hear me? Oh no, yeah.
I think we can hear you. We just
hey,
the picture is fuzzy. But
y'all know me. Yeah. I'm about to say fuck it in a minute.
Yeah, we can hear you. We just can't hear see you like talking about it. When can we expect part 2?
Okay. I'm gonna let y'all know about me. I'm about to say bye.
Okay. Well, Jen, if you can hear us, we thank you for coming to Bourbon Street. I heard next month.
I did hear next month.
Did you hear that?
I did hear next month.
Did you hear that? Oh, I'm about to go. Sorry, y'all.
So it's next month we getting the book. Now we can't hear. Now, isn't that coincidental?
BDE too. Next month. Okay.
We got that next month. Okay.
Aaliyah said, look like she's speaking sign language.
Tell her write a sign and hold it up.
Write your sign. Oh, y'all, this is the best. Come on, let's go. Get your pen and paper.
Oh my God.
Oh, baby.
She said Genesis maintenance account name gonna be Swinging Sally. Oh Lord.
Okay, put it up. So
right there. Next month. Okay.
Next month. We got that part.
So they want to know if the sister's gonna be in there. Blink twice for yes, once for no. Yes, okay.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
So we need a story on Wi-Fi Willie too, yeah? That's what we want you to give us one on Wi-Fi Willie. We
definitely need her to update and upgrade.
Girl, I'm dying. Oh Lord.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. That is hilarious.
Well, y'all, thank y'all for joining us tonight. The next time we see you guys, guess what? It is going to be that side chick DJ.
Oh yeah. Right in time for what would have been Mardi Gras for us. So we're gonna cut up. I mean, we're gonna do it big. Yes. We're gonna drink, we're gonna show out. And if Maisha and Evelyn in here, I'm letting y'all know right now, I'm not putting up with no foolishness from y'all because Maisha already talking about she gonna have props and shit. No.
I would not expect anything less. So we'll be gonna be basically talking about Stint Row versus Zoe.
And
it's will be a hoot for us.
I don't know. We might try some king cakes. It depends on if I don't know. These people be tripping with the king cakes down here. They want you to stand in line and shit. I ain't got time for that.
Well,
We might try some king cakes though. We'll see.
I'm trying to get my waistline in check.
We'll see.
But I gotta have a drink that week.
Thank y'all for joining us.
Thank y'all
and I
for
hope y'all
joining us.
laughed
We
as much as we
really
did.
had a
And,
ball.
we'll see y'all February 15th.
We even enjoyed our extra guest, the maintenance man. So
We're looking forward to Wi-Fi Willie coming back.
yeah, that's a good one.
That's who we need.
But y'all have a good evening and thank y'all for joining us.
Bye.